I grew up with a very amazing grandmother that I remember. I was like at 8 years old. I was, of course, going to school like, yes, I have a new play. I'm playing Dorothy in The Wizard of Oz. Yes, that's me. And I was, feeling amazing already. And my grandma told me, okay, yeah, you're amazing. Uh-huh. What do you do, I don't know, to help poor people? Do you do something?
Oh.
Do you help them? What do you do to be a better human being? What do you pray at night? Do you think so you're amazing. Yeah, right. Pero ¿qué haces para tu crecimiento personal? And I was like, oh, wait. My grandma taught me this when I was like around 8 years old, I'm telling you, and I never forgot that.
We're all inspired by our human connection that arises when we share food with others. So what's on your heart becomes a hub for truly heartfelt conversation.
Tertulia, as they say in Spanish, fostering genuine bonds between individuals, creating that sense of community and connection.
I'm Paul Jacobs, your podcast co-host, ready to inspire you by conversations that nourish the soul as we go beyond the plate.
I'm Daniel Patiño, welcoming you to join us for some truly inspiring Tertulia. Get ready to satisfy that craving for connection and inspiration as we dive into topics that not only broaden your perspective, but also deepen your understanding of lives of families in Latin America, the Caribbean, or even in your own backyard. So wherever our conversations take us, come along for the ride and let's go beyond the plate together. And welcome back to another episode of Beyond the Plate. I'm Danny Patino.
I'm Paul Jacobs, or as in this month,
Right.
Hispanic Heritage Month, Yo soy Pablo Jacobo.
Con adobo.
Con adobo.
That's right. So
I'm liking this.
I love that. And we're writing that year long. Every Hispanic Heritage Month, we're going to just be writing that every day. Así me gusta, así me gusta. But other than that, I want to tell you about a special guest we have here on Beyond the Plate today. She is known as the Latina queen of stage comedy, all right? She's often compared to Tina Fey and Carol Burnett in a Spanish language entertainment. También es la actriz cómica más querida y reconocida en México y una artista completa en todos los sentidos. And many, many fans feel she was born on stage, sharing the spotlight with her famous, talented parents. Bienvenidos. Welcome, Angelica Vale, to Be on the Plate.
Hola,
Welcome.
hi, thank you for having me, guys. Oye, qué bonita presentación. I have to record that presentation and putting every morning so I can get excited. Thank you so much, guys.
Perfect. We'll give you our phone numbers after the episode, so that way you can call us. It's be live. We'll play it
Lovely
live
idea.
for you.
We're going to come on your show
Thank you
every
so
morning.
much.
Like in the first 5 minutes of your show is us hyping it, the audience up with you, right?
La bella, la talentosa, Angelica Vale, just like that. Pero
Bárbaros, thank you.
love having you here, Angelica. Thank you for taking time out of your day to spend with us and our audience. And as well, we already are wrapping up our Hispanic Heritage Month, where television también están las mismas, sports media, local communities are rallying together in celebration. And I just love that you're here because we're also celebrating our 3 pillars here at Food for the Poor, 3 pillars of what represents Hispanic heritage. And that's resiliencia, resilience, innovation, y también unidad. And on that topic, unidad, I know that sometimes the Spanish community comes together to do the special things. I know it's been storm season. This season has been hitting hard, and you see communities just rally all of a sudden to same families that right now are needing our help. So that's something we also do it here at Food for the Poor. But Angelica, I know that we don't usually see the greatest. We only see the greatest hits on social media, right?
Yeah.
So when it comes to unity, we want to see something, and we want to share something with us that's about.
Yeah, like the greatest hit for me. You always put up the pictures that the wonderful dress.
Sí.
You never put up the average outfits. It's always the best outfits, right? You never put up the picture like you always like. My wife is notorious for scrolling. I don't like that one. No me gusta. Yeah, my wife's from Guate. So she's like, no, I don't like that one. No, you got to put this one. Oh, I smile better, or I turn to this side. The greatest hits.
Sí.
But it's not like that, right? It's not like that in real life.
No, desgraciadamente, I think that we need to be more united. Y no nada más cuando las tragedias suceden, sino siempre. We Latinos, sadly, we come to this country and sometimes we start like, where are you from? I'm from Mexico. And where are you from? From Salvador. And where are you from? From Honduras. And we divide ourselves because we are not from the same country. And sadly, in this country, we all immigrants. We all, it doesn't matter de dónde venimos. It
Yeah.
matters that we're here and that we have to be together. Y tenemos que hacer las cosas mucho más unidos. Y tenemos que pelear por nuestros derechos unidos in a peaceful way, of course.
Yeah.
Pero siempre unidos, siempre de la mano. It doesn't matter if you're from, I don't know, Argentina or Cuba or Mexico. It doesn't matter. What matters is we can be stronger if we are together. Always. Union is the most important thing. Y luego los mexicanos se nos da unirnos por el deporte.
Oh,
That's it.
siempre. Everything, right?
That's
Sport.
It. That's not the
Sport.
Pero that's not only for soccer, right? Only for soccer games.
And let a World Cup come through y ya nos olvidamos del día al día. You know, it just becomes soccer in the morning, soccer in the afternoon, and soccer at night. Es así es. That's when we're super united.
Wait. We're in
We're
Hispanic
super
Heritage.
united there, but it shouldn't be. We should get together more often
Yeah.
y por cosas que valen la pena y por cosas que te llenen el alma.
And remember, we're in Hispanic Heritage Month. Football
Fútbol,
is
perdón.
life. Football is life. Okay, but continue.
Fútbol.
Exacto.
And speaking of the greatest hits, now that we know what we're talking about, but so I know you were able to recover from a self-esteem thanks to a great man, and I consider a great man after listening to some of your words about him, Salvador Garcini.
Yes, correct. That is
Yes.
correct. Yes, he was my director in La Fea Más Bella.
Mhm.
And we were about to finish the soap, o bueno, la telenovela. We were about to finish it y no la terminábamos y se extendía. Y no la terminábamos because people were very engaged on the show and they didn't want it to end. So Televisa was doing more things and more things. But I know it was an act of God because I didn't love myself. So how come iba yo a sentirme guapa if I didn't think that I was pretty enough? Entonces, Diosito me puso a Salvador Garcini ahí, my director, and he told me so many things. And he said, okay, Angie, you have to love yourself, you know? And you have to, all these problems that you have in your life, se los tienes que entregar a Diosito. He's the one who's going to save you. He's the one who knows what's going on. And he's the one who's going to guide you. Y pues sí, eso fue lo que hice. Me costó trabajo, pero a través de un libro hermoso que me dio, que empecé a leer, le entregué todos mis problemas a Diosito, como se los sigo entregando todos los días, because it's something that you have to keep doing every single day.
Yeah.
Y decir, okay, I'm on this road because you want me to, because I need to learn something, and let's do it always in a positive way. De la mejor manera, with a big smile y tratando de ser mejor cada día. Y fue lo que hice en La Fea. Me enamoré de mí. I fell in love with myself.
Wow.
It was a very good thing. Y miracles started to happen in my life. La verdad es que sí pasaron cosas muy bellas a partir de ese momento.
Amazing. And it's,
Wow.
you know, it brings us to our next principle, which is resilience. You have a level of resilience in that because a lot of people fail
Yeah.
or not. I wouldn't even use the word fail. That's too harsh. I think a lot of people just crumble under the pressure
Quit.
and they quit, or they don't listen to the voices that God sends into our lives to say, hey, it's okay. You know, you're not perfect. There is no perfect one, but you can work towards what you want to be and who you are best at being. You know, you've evolved from this child star to an adult celebrity. You've balanced it now and balancing it now in radio with a family, which is amazing all in it itself. What has been kind of your greatest stretch of your talents? I mean, you've got, let's see, 300 TV programs to your credit, 20 feature films, 25 music albums,
Sí.
as well as 30 stage plays. But then, and my favorite, of course, is El Gran Pastelero.
El Gran
Bake Off
Pastelero, yes.
in Mexico.
Ay, claro.
Okay.
Bake
Delicious.
Off.
Yeah, 'cause-
Yes, that was amazing. Yes,
Right.
I did that.
But,
Yes.
but what has been, and of course, wife and mother, what has been the greatest stretch to your talents as you've looked back on your career in your life?
That's exactly the point. The balance. You need to balance your life. sometimes when you work in this business, it's very easy to start listening to everybody. You're so amazing, and you do this and you do that, and get lost in that world of people saying that you're amazing all the time.
Right.
But I know it's not true. I know that I have to be better as a person, as a human being. ¿Sabes? Porque luego no te conocen ni conocen tu trabajo y entonces te aman por eso y te aludan, te adulan todo el día.
Mhm.
But and it's hard sometimes to not lose yourself on all those amazing things that people can tell you. Pero siempre el balance de estar con mi familia, de tratar de ser mejor mamá, de tratar de ser mejor ser humano, de tratar de ser mejor compañera, mejor amiga, mejor esposa, trying to be better every day as a human being is a huge balance. Porque I have my flaws, of course, and a lot. Tengo muchísimas cosas, and I want to change that, and I know I can change that. Entonces, creo que mi familia es la gente que me pone los pies en la tierra. I grew up with a very amazing grandmother that I remember I was like at 8 years old. I was, of course, going to school like, yes, I have a new play. I'm playing Dorothy in The Wizard of Oz. Yes, that's me. And I was, feeling amazing already. And my grandma told me, okay, yeah, you're amazing. Uh-huh. What do you do, I don't know, to help poor people? Do you do something?
Oh.
Do you help them? What do you do to be a better human being? What do you pray at night? Do you think so you're amazing? Yeah, right. Pero ¿qué haces para tu crecimiento personal? And I was like, oh, wait. So yes, thank you. I have all these opportunities and I have all this amazing life being on stage, but I have to do other things to really be a better human being. Porque al final de eso se trata. De tratar de ser mejor persona cada día. My grandma taught me this when I was like around 8 years old, I'm telling you, and I never forgot that. Y es algo que siempre me ha preocupado. Siempre, siempre. Y siempre he tratado de, pues eso, de superarme, pero siempre, primero la persona, first the person, first the real person who I am,
Mhm.
and then everything else comes. It's like really like the miracles that I was telling you about. Cuando yo me quise, it's like, okay, I'm gonna give you some money because you need money. I'm gonna give you $5. How I'm gonna give you $5 if I don't have $5? Es lo mismo con self-esteem. If I don't love myself, how can I love you? It's the same thing. Cuando yo aprendí eso, when I learned that, well, that was later in life, but when I learned that, it was like, oh, now I get it. Y pude amar. Miracles came part of my life porque even open your eyes in the morning is a miracle. I get that now. Pero los milagros empiezan a ocurrir. Entonces, si eres una buena persona y te portas bien con tus vecinos, con tu comunidad, con tus amigos, con tu gente, y insisto, tratas de seguir siendo mejor persona cada día, porque that's my goal. Todo lo demás viene, te va premiando la vida y aunque te ponga, porque no, obviamente no todo es color de rosa. You don't have a lovely life every single day. We have problems and we have doubts and we have terrible things that can happen to us, but it's how you act in those moments, what it could be different. O cómo actúes, como tú afrontas esos problemas, esa es la diferencia.
That's good.
Because yes, we all have, of course, people that passed, people that that say they didn't love us. Digo, hasta un problema como alguien que fallece, un problema que alguien no te quiere. Todos hemos tenido esos problemas. Y el chiste está en ver how you react to those things. You can react and you can say, okay, I'm horrible. I don't want to leave my house anymore and be crying and be on depression every single day of your life. And then you're going to become this bitter person, Or you can say, okay, why is happening this to me? okay, I need to get stronger. I need to be más inteligente. I need to act better. I need to shut my mouth. Maybe sometimes I need to, I need to change all these things. Y entonces lo agarras de una manera positiva and then you change and then good things happen. It's like, I don't know. I think life is a little bit like that.
Hispanic Group. Hispanic Group is an advertising agency focused in the U.S. Hispanic market that specializes in customized media solutions for businesses.
It sure does, desde estrategias de redes sociales hasta publicidad en medios tradicionales. Ofrecen soluciones personalizadas y creativas adaptadas para alcanzar sus objetivos de marketing, all tailored to diverse and rapidly growing segments of the Hispanic population across 42 Hispanic markets in the U.S. and Latin America, huh?
Wow, you get all the great lines.
Hey.
But they use their cultural expertise to create strategies to deliver efficient results. Hispanic Group!
Lleva tu marca al corazón de la comunidad hispana. Take your brand to the heart of the Hispanic community. Hispanic Group.
Their expertise lies in reaching the Hispanic market, leveraging its rich multiculturalism. Hispanic Group combines innovation, cultural insight, and strategic collaboration to drive what? Tangible results for their clients.
I agree with everything you just said.
Now, for more information, you can visit their website. Guess where? HispanicGroup.net.
Okay.
That's HispanicGroup.net, or
I'll say it in Spanish. HispanicGroup.net. Good things happen. You're here with us on Beyond the Plate, inspiring and nourishing souls of everyone here, including myself. And I'm pretty sure you too. Right, Paul as well.
Thank you.
And I love it. And I'm loving it because also we can tell your grandma, I know where she might be, right? If is grandma still with us here or she's in la mansión ya en el cielo?
No, ya está en la mansión.
Oh, she's in that mansion
Many
up in
years
the
ago.
sky. Perfect. That she's living well. Then you can tell her that Angelica Vale is helping girls in Mexico. We're talking about the Angels of Hope girls que en este momento con apadrinar una niña le estás ayudando a comida, a educación, a protección, a necesidades básicas. Dale una vida que en verdad se merece como una niña, right? As a child, you're just given what you're given. It's not something you can fight for as a child because you're little. It's not you're not powerless, but it's just like you're still growing up, and as a child, you want the right things, the basic stuff, right? A shelter, water, food, and you're helping food for the poor, and you're helping girls in Mexico just finally become what they want to become, una abogada, un médico, just somebody that wants to be better for themselves, right? Better themselves first, and then help their family, because these are girls that live in a community that are very, very impoverished areas of Latin America and the Caribbean, and especially in Mexico también. Entonces, you are now a part of the team. You are fighting for those girls, and yes, you are an actress, a TV celebrity, everything. And now you're a hero helping out girls in Latin America. So, Abuelita, we were now telling you, I am helping out. Wow. I am doing this for a cause because you are. And we want to thank you so much because you're making, you're transforming lives and making things happen. Y como hispanos, nos unimos a una causa, como te acabo de comentar, and we're el hilo que nos conecta. You're right now on the other side of the United States, and we're on the other side, and we're now super connected because we're helping families and we're helping girls out in Mexico.
Y además cuesta $34 al mes,
That's
que es nothing. I mean, 2 coffees in the morning. Yeah. You can skip those.
I love when you said streaming. You said TV streaming because instead of paying for another TV stream, $34 a month gets these girls everything.
Yes, a better life. La verdad es que, all contrary, I don't think I'm a hero. I'm helping, and I'm super happy to be part of this. Porque es importante, because I don't like, me gusta que no les ponen el pescado así, the food already there, that's there, and eat it. No, they help them with education, con educación, con comida, con shelter, con cosas básicas, como bien dices, que un niño debe de tener, pero no les dan la comida así nomás, pues, les enseñan, no les dan el pescado, les enseñan a pescar.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Because you have to be educated. You have to have all these things that maybe for people that they have money, pues, they're normal, pero yo he visto tantas injusticias en países latinos y en mi país, tantas injusticias con estas niñas, que la verdad el orgullo es mío. I'm super proud to be part of this because they need us. And now that we are here in the United States, that we have a better life, that we can send $34 per month to a kid that is going to get education, that is going to get shelter, that is going to get all these things that we already have, pero que estas niñas de verdad no tienen. La verdad, para mí es un gusto y un honor que me hayan invitado. I feel super proud of it. Y por supuesto que quiero seguir mandando el mensaje porque sí le puedes cambiar la vida a una niña de México en este caso, que es mi país, y sé que tanto lo necesitan. Así que todo lo contrario. When I do these things, I don't shout them out because I don't like to shout out everything I do. But this time, I really wanted to shout it out.
Yeah.
Y a invitar a la gente, sobre todo, a que participe, porque I think it's very important to give back. And of course, we can send money to our families and we can help them. But how about to help someone that we don't know?
Yeah.
How about to help someone, a little girl that really needs us in Mexico? That's amazing.
Angelica, it's interesting. One of the things that we say around here is that not all heroes wear capes. We watch these movies, right? And these heroes with capes and these fancy costumes. But every hero responds. They responds to a cry, responds to a need. And I think that you're accurate when you say we're not heroes, but we are responding to these needs of these girls in Mexico. But I as we wrap up here in our time together, I just have just a quick question. Just looking back at your career, your career is far from over, of course. With all that you're
Hopefully.
doing.
Yes.
Well, listen, as long as we keep watching, your career is far from over. But I wanted you to just roll the clock back. Let's go back to Soñadoras, and think of from that moment to today. How would you define what we call your legacy?
Oh, wow. I always wanted to entertain people, just to make them laugh.
Yeah.
And if you're listening to this or you're watching it and I can put a smile in your face, that's it. I'm happy with it.
Yeah.
I will stay with that, with a huge smile in everybody's faces.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
You got one here. That's it. We can go home. All right.
And I have to admit, I've got to tell you. First of all, we have so much in common. I don't know if you knew this, but I'm a junior as well. Paul Jr.
Oh.
Okay, right?
Pablo Jacobo Jr.
Pablo Jacobo.
Hay dos de esos.
Pablito, right?
Hay dos.
But, being raised by a single parent, and we had moved several times. I think we moved, and I went to 3 different schools in 2 years.
Wow.
And I was always the new kid. And how I coped was always being the funny kid, always being the class clown. Why was I doing that? Because I didn't want to be the new kid. I didn't want to be the one that was left out. And that was my way of bringing people in. And then God revealed to me that it's a gift I've put on the inside of you to bring people together. And I think that's exactly what you've done on all mediums. And now you're doing it on radio. You're doing it on the stage, Vasolina, and your mom's show, you and your mom's show, Las Angelicas. I mean, you are bringing people together, various generations from people that are our age to even teens that are going with their parents to these shows. So I think your humor is truly the gift that has been given us and given you in particular to bring communities together. So we're really excited to share that.
Yes, I love
Thank
it.
you.
I love it.
Gracias.
All right.
Gracias, qué bonito. Thank you.
Again, this can be a ringtone if you need it. We will provide it for you after the show, of course.
Yes, I love it.
Okay,
Yes,
good.
please, let's
we will.
do that.
We will. So, as we love to conclude all our episodes here on Beyond the Plate, le damos una nota positiva, right? Positive note, right? It's Hispanic Heritage, so
Hispanic Heritage
we like
Month,
to
so-
call it Nota Positiva. It's not bad. I like
good.
it.
Me encantó.
Nota,
Love it.
nota, nota positiva, right? So like that. Hispanic Heritage Mode. Nota, nota, nota positiva. Hey, nota, nota.
Nota.
Mira para acá, mira para acá, mira para acá.
Positiva.
I've been working on
Hey,
this
Oh,
one.
there you go, little merengue there.
Just, oh goodness.
All right, una nota positiva. I want you to share some wisdom, motherly wisdom, right? I'm a parent myself. I got a 7-year-old and a 1-year-old. You're a mom yourself too. So once in a while we give some fatherly, motherly advice. So I remember my mom giving me some motherly advice, right? It was siempre sea el mismo, right? Be authentic, be yourself. Trata a los demás como te quieren que te traten a ti. Treat others as they want you to treat yourself.
Exactly.
Esto no es un hotel, que son las horas de llegar. Oh, sorry, that was just her telling me this is not a hotel. This is why are you getting here at this time? Sí, son cosas que siempre recuerdo.
No es restaurante. ¿Qué quieres de cenar? And everybody asks for a different dish. And this is not a restaurant. I mean, I'm sorry, but you're getting cereal. That's it.
Motherly wisdom. Part of our positive note, please, Linda, something that your mom shared with you as in something you take on as mom now.
Actually, it's my grandma. Sorry that I say that I bring my grandma all the time, but I grew up with her. My mom was working real hard, and I was with my grandma all the time. And she told me, you have to translate this for me. No hay mal que por bien no venga.
You understood it, Paul.
Yes, of course. Claro que sí.
No hay mal que por
bien no venga. There's something good always after a bad thing happens. Something good happens next, always. And I think it's a rule of life, definitely.
That's good.
I like it. I'm not going to translate that. She did it best.
No, that's it. Nota positiva.
Esa es la nota
positiva.
Nota positiva. Hey, nota positiva.
I can do it on this side too.
Nota.
I love the merengue. Oh, Jacobo, you know how to dance merengue. I love it.
My wife desde Guatemala and enséñame todo lo baile.
You have to.
Gracias.
Angelica, muchas gracias. Muchas gracias de parte de aquí de Beyond the Plate, de Paul, de mí y todo el equipo, y que esta sea la primera de muchas.
Por favor, and thank you for having me. Thank you for letting me say everything I said today. I think it's an important message.
Yeah.
Pero sobre todo, gracias por dejarme ser parte de la comunidad de Food for the Poor. Thank you so much, guys. You don't know how happy I am and how proud I am to be part of it. Thank you.
Igual, de nada.
Fist bump. Fist bump. Fist bump. Eso!
Thank you, guys.
Angelica, gracias.
Gracias. See you soon.
Take care. Thank you, everybody.
Hey, everyone. Thanks for listening to Beyond the Plate. We love having you here.
Keep up with us on Instagram and TikTok at beyondtheplate.podcast.
And if you enjoy the show, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and give our videos a like. Just search Food for the Poor Beyond the Plate.
Your support means the world to us.
All right, folks. We'll see you on the next Beyond the Plate episode.
I'm waving.